Don't Take Sports Talk. 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers. Coming up on the show, we're going to discuss Bill Walton. And what did he do? He still blames himself to this day. So if you was to ask him today, he would still blame himself for the departure of San Diego to Los Angeles Clippers. We'll discuss that next. Alright, this is it. This is it. Double Take Sports Talk. 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, I'm Daryl. On the other side of me, Darren.
Yep, I'm here. I think.
Yeah, of course. All I can tell you right now is that if Arizona continues to lose the way they lose, man, I hope they do good in the season.
You talking about the Cardinals? Oh, that's for their preseason. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that this is just.
Hopefully it's just a fluke
and just different players and trying to see what's going on with them and
yeah,
not utilizing their players
exactly.
until the season.
Exactly.
Which would probably be a mistake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right. Of course, 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers. We're going to discuss Bill Walton. And he blames himself for the departure of San Diego, of them going to Los Angeles. You ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 5 minutes starts now.
All right. A few days back, Bill Walton still blames himself for the San Diego Clippers' departure and them moving to San Diego.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles Clippers. I don't know why I said San Diego again.
Because you love the city.
Not really. So now, of course, with the San Diego Chargers still being in San Diego, and of course the San Diego Clippers no longer being in San Diego, they moved to Los Angeles. Bill Walton still believes that he is the reason why that they had departed. Now, during his tenure with the Clippers, he was with them for 5 of their first 6 seasons. But he only appeared in 102 games in that span of time because of injuries. Now, the question here is that, Darren, do you believe that Bill Walton is the reason why San Diego moved to Los Angeles?
No.
No?
I sure don't. I just believe it was an executive decision to move to LA.
I agree. I agree.
I think it was just a business decision. It had nothing to do with him. Because if they really wanted to be show him that he was to blame, they just would have traded him away.
Yeah. Just like any old executive team would have done.
They denied for him to be traded even when he was with Portland. So, I mean, you're not to blame. Evidently, they think highly of you a lot more better than a lot of people think.
And on top of that, you had at least played a season with Los Angeles when they first moved there. You played a season.
Right. It's not like you just got kicked out when they moved. It's
not like when they moved and said, "Hey, you got to go. We're going to trade you." But no, he actually played, at least a season with Los Angeles Clippers before he actually either got released or traded. But he still believes that he is the greatest failure, as a professional, in his words.
I can't say that all the way.
Here's the thing. I can't say that either, but I'll put it like this. You wasn't a factor, but you wasn't hurting the team.
Right.
That's how I look at that.
That's a good way of putting it.
You was not a factor, but you was not hurting the team.
I mean, when he won the championship in 76-77, we talked about this even before the show. Yeah. When he was when he was with Portland, he played 209 games in his first 4 years with Portland.
Yeah.
And he averaged 16.6 points a game his first 4 years also. And winning the championship, he averaged 18.6 points a game, and he played 34 minutes
in
the regular season.
And he was also named NBA Finals MVP.
Yep, NBA Finals MVP. And then that year when he won, he played 19 games of those playoff games and averaged 18 points a game. Mm-hmm. So this is just like you said. It's not about him
being a factor or him not hurting the team. It's just like you said.
It was a balanced neutral. Yeah. Now, I'll be honest. If he did hurt 18, it was Boston.
Yeah, it was Boston.
I watched.
Based on the roster.
Yeah, I watched him Game 3 play, and his injuries really messed him up to be able not to play the way he played. His ability could have been a lot better in Game 3 of the 90, in the 80, I think it was the 85 playoffs when they played the Los Angeles Lakers. Mm-hmm. His ability could have been a lot better, but his injuries is what messed him up in playing. And if any team that he hurted, it was Boston, although he still won one with Boston. But he didn't contribute much to their success in the regular season. In the playoff, he did.
And see, and the funny part
sort of.
Right. And the funny part is that when Bill Walton was part of that championship team with the Portland Trail Blazers, he was the league leader in rebounds and blocks.
So you have your contributing
factors. Now, even though he was not a actual block leader or a rebounds leader, he actually averaged that as a leader. Which is pretty strange.
He was more, they could, of course, determine it by averages and not by how many blocks that you have, which is a whole nother debate. Should they do that by actual how many they have in total instead of averages? Mm-hmm. Just a thought.
Yep, just a thought.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our 5 minutes.
That's our 5 minutes. All right. Oh, wow. You can check us out on the social media side and listen to more of our podcasts. You follow us on Twitter at DTST2414. Like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talk page at The Watch Brothers. Subscribe on YouTube and also subscribe to our podcast on the podcast app featuring iTunes. Just started a new blog, of course, featuring critical thinking and analysis. You can check that out at doubleTakeSportsTalk.blogspot.com. And that's a wrap. I'm Daryl. On the side of me is Darren.
Baby.
Of course.
Could be the other way around.
And as usual,
ciao.